What's up, everybody? I'm Chris. Welcome back to Everything Outside. This is my 2004 Chevy ASTRO van. Doesn't have a name yet, but put a high top on it. It's all-wheel drive, 6-cylinder engine. Got a lot of feedback on my high top video, so I kind of just wanted to do a walkthrough and maybe take some measurements for people, let them know. This is a 16-inch Aerodynamic high top from Fiberine Van Tops. They're a manufacturer out in Long Beach. Just drive up to their location, they take your van for the day and bring it back. Well, you come back and the high top is installed. It's sealed all the way around with some really heavy duty caulking. It provides a little bit of an odor whenever you pick the van up, so just keep that in mind. Don't plan on like camping inside the van on first night. Might be a little bit rough on the nose. Just clean my lens real quick. All right, so here's a shot of me standing in the van. I am 5'11", with my hat off. I can kind of just do chin to chest, and I'm barely touching my head. This is plenty for me to be able to change, put on ski boots. Standing in the back, I don't know if you guys can see me. Might be a little bit too sharp an angle, but again, enough for me to go chin to chest and stand up in here. My wife, it's gonna be super comfortable in here for her. I went with a 16-inch because I didn't want to be super high and not be able to get through some drive-throughs or into parking garages. I know probably 4 inches wouldn't have made too big of a difference, but that's how I went. I probably would have got the 20-inch if I did it again, just to give me that extra 4 inches of standing height and be able to stand up in here. But either way, I'm super happy with my purchase. I love this top, and I'm so stoked to get it built. Let's get you some more angles. So here we are in a kind of chill mode or camp mode. Whenever we are camping, baby seat is going to be moved into the driver's seat and kind of be like obsolete storage area up there. We'll have 1 seat, 2 seat, 3 seats, me, my wife, and the baby. Have a nice big cabinet here with a countertop, and then overhead storage. Thinking about doing a lagoon table that kind of just sits in the middle here so we can all eat, but that's going to be in the future planning whenever we get that far. So overall plan for the back of the van, this little area here, you can kind of see up into here. So sliding up underneath this seat, I'm gonna have a waterproof box. It's about 18 inches, 12 inches underneath that seat. So waterproof box there that slides out for my skis and any backpacks or anything like that that I want to put in there. It's going to go up to the front line of that seat there. It's going to fit my longest pair of skis, which is perfect for me. On top of the box, say about right here, is going to be the start of the bench seat. Behind the bench seat, basically from this to about here and down, is all going to be a tool chest above this wheel well and covering up this rear AC unit. Moving to this side of the van, gonna have a little bit of a walkway, just a small one here, and then the start of the dinette is gonna be 16 inches from this wall out. We're gonna have a kitchen sink with gray and fresh water right underneath, so I can just be at the back of the van and take it out right there, easy. On the other side of the sink, in this general region, is going to be my stovetop. I'm looking at a Dometic. I've seen the dual Dometic stove and kitchenette combos, which is really appealing to me, which means that I can have some counter space here, which would be sweet. In this area, I'm going to be putting my AC fridge. It's going to be stuck there with a butcher block on top as the lid. Solar and battery setup are going to be in this area. I'm gonna delete the rear heat and put a diesel heater with 2 batteries here, 1, 2, inverter, all my electronics on top of that. And then above that, I'm going to be sticking my closet. So it's gonna be about from this angle, 16 inches, and going down from the top of the van here to the top of the electronics cabinet. I'm gonna have a vent coming from my diesel heater and shoot it up into this cabinet so I can dry out my ski clothes, which is gonna be super sick. I'm excited about that and getting that built. And basically I just have kind of this whole area to make that work. So, all right, so as you can see, it's like the tallest part of the van is about right here. So from the ground, I got about 87 inches. So 87 there. At the back corner. I got, it's like 90 inches. So the back is the tallest part at 90 inches. That makes it 7 feet 6 inches, 7'6". Yeah, let's take you guys on a walk. This was a question in one of the comments about the third brake light here. You can see that Fiberine does a cutout. So no worries about opening the lift gate. So yeah, there's that. I think that's pretty much it for the outside. On the top, there's kind of a little bit of a groove there. Might be a little tough to do solar panels or a roof rack, but we'll get it done. May affect the aerodynamic quality to the top, but nonetheless, we'll get something up there. Let's go ahead and go inside. I currently have, well, I had a baby since my last video, so I had to find and install this bench seat. The one thing that is a little bit troublesome with the high top and this bench seat is when they removed and they cut the ceiling, they cut the mount off that the seatbelt used to go to. So that was a little bit of a challenge. I just threw the car seat in the middle. It's solid, it's not going anywhere. As far as the inside of the van goes, this is looking backwards on the van. Again, this is a 16-inch high top, so plenty of headroom. I got the reinforced wood panels. That's so I can put cabinets up here. It's a good look at the seam, how they cut it. Also got reinforced ceiling. It's gonna make sure that I'll be able to mount the roof racks up there. You can see they kind of sandwich the fiberglass with this piece of particle board, fiberglass sealant, and then the frame to the van. As We'll go ahead and get you guys a shot. Forward facing. There's about a 12-inch lip right here on the back for nice cabinets. Here's the inside of the third brake light cutout. Looking forward, there's a good gap over here. You can see that this cut lines right up with that center beam. That's another comment. Was how far back they cut the headliner. That's the answer. I brought them the van in this shape, no floor, no panels, no nothing. The only thing that was in there was the 2 front seats. So I can't attest to how good they can preserve your interior or your floor. I do know that they request the van in a cargo state, so it could be a little bit troublesome. So build ideas and kind of plans that I'm going to be doing. This area here, like I said, I just had a baby, so this is where my son is going to be sleeping. This is going to be his bunk. I'm planning to do a little bit of cabinets up there and then make this square. So let's get my handy dandy tape measure. So from this side, so this measurement here, I have 57 inches wide. It's not a bad foot space for a little kid. Almost 5 feet. And this measurement, I have 31 and a half, give or take. So 57 inches wide by 31 and a half long for the kids' bunk. The plan for our bunk is gonna have 4 supports tacking into these cross joists here. There's one there and one right here on both sides. So these should be square. Yeah, it's basically gonna make a box frame up, across, and down, up, across, and down. And then I'm gonna do like the Revels have. I know in my last video I showed a drawing of kind of a lift bed on actuators. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna be doing a belt driven system, kind of like the new Revel conversions. So basically it's gonna rise up to the ceiling when we are driving or whenever we're hanging out, and whenever we need to use the bed we can lower it to about this level. I might get rid of this headrest just so I can bring the bed lower. And then underneath this side I'm gonna have a toolbox covering the wheel well and the rear AC. Off of that toolbox there's going to be a bench and cook set on this side. There's also underneath the bench is going to be a waterproof box that I could put my skis in, so I can have some ski carry inside the van and I don't have to put my expensive skis up on the roof. I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to get this build going. I installed some L-track here and here. Those are just done with riv nuts or cross nuts if you want to look them up. They're a pretty cool little system. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just let me know in the comments and I can make another video for you guys and let you know. But just getting adjusted to the baby. Once that happens, I can start getting her built, and I'm really excited to do it. Stay tuned, guys. See you on the next one. We're gonna go ahead and see what we could do.